Hello Star Wars action figure fans and collectors, welcome to another Star Wars The Clone Wars action figure review. And for this Clone Wars action figure review, I have Clone Wars figure number 45, and it is Darth Sidious. So, really excited when they announced and I saw the pictures for this figure, because he is, after all, one of the main villains of the Clone Wars and of the prequel trilogy. And although we haven't seen a lot of him in the Clone Wars, I always loved seeing, getting those glimpses of Darth Sidious, and I wish we'd get more of him in Season 3 and Season 4 and 5, and I have no doubt, I'm sure we will, sooner or later anyway. So, got a great headshot right here of Darth Sidious, and all cloaked in mystery. Of course, the gold Darth mail-away sticker. And this comes with snap-on Sith lightning, as you can see. There's the figure, and he's got his lightsaber and Sith lightning. I wonder if we're going to see him use his lightsaber in a future episode, perhaps in Season 3 or any of Season 4 or 5. So, that's the front of the packaging. Here's the back, and a nice still shot of the figure without his lightsaber, just the Sith lightning. And of course, still shot that we have from the Clone Wars. I think this is Season 2, or Season, yes, this is probably Season 2, when in that episode where we saw Mustafar or something, or I don't know, I could be wrong, this doesn't look like Mustafar, but the only screenshot they used is a hologram screenshot, so I don't recall seeing Darth Sidious in flesh and blood in the Clone Wars, just as a hologram. So I mean, that alone is just like, whoa, we haven't even seen this guy, but again, he is just evil and powerful. His reach is just amazing. He's got a lot of influence, obviously. So, of course, the other figures in the wave, and of course, got the description on the back here, so I'm just going to read it. It says here, the mysterious Darth Sidious manipulates events from the shadows to achieve his evil plans. He keeps his identity a secret as he gives orders to his minions, and uses his power and cunning to influence others and shape the outcome of the war. Now, of course, a lot of us adult or older collectors and fans know who Darth Sidious is, but if there's any kids watching this, I would not want to be a part of spoiling the mystery of who Darth Sidious really is. And I know that may sound, you could say that's pretty stupid of me to say or something like that, but hey, there's younger kids watching the show, and I would definitely not want to spoil the mystery of Darth Sidious. So, anyway, that's from a fellow Star Wars fan, passing on to other Star Wars fans, especially the younger Star Wars fans who may be watching this video. So anyway, I'm going to open him up for the review. And he's definitely going to look great beside Count Dooku and Asajj Ventress and General Grievous. Okay. Of course, we got a UPC and the Darth mail-away certificate. And surprisingly, no elastic bands holding this figure down. Just have his Sith lightning held by tape. There's one. The other one's on his left hand. I'll pop the figure out. There we go. Alright. So, he's got his lightsaber right here. And I'm just going to put this aside first and go over the articulation. So, let's see. Okay. So it looks like he does have a, I'm not sure if I can remove the hood. Yes, I can, and the head is actually, comes along with it, at least it's glued in there. So, anyway, he does have a ball jointed neck. I'm just going to pop that back in. Okay. Ball jointed neck. And ball hinged shoulders. Ball hinged elbows. Swivel wrists. No articulation in the waist. No articulation on the hips or the knees or the ankles. So we've got another case of no lower articulation for this action figure. But you know what? It's okay, because I know they'll be re-releasing another one, and I wouldn't mind buying another super articulated version. I mean, it's just great to have this figure. Okay, and besides, we haven't even really seen him in as much in action in the Clone Wars anyway, so it's just great to have the figure and have him, displayed and add him to the collection. So, not much color to this figure, of course, mostly black and a little bit of gray. but it's still a great figure. Love the soft goods. I absolutely love the soft goods of the figure. Really like that they used that. And of course, he's got his Sith lightning attached, and they're pretty. Usually, Sith lightnings that they come up with for the figures are pretty long in length, but these are pretty short, and you can just attach it to his arms. Okay, so that's pretty cool. That how his most of his cloak covers his hand, and you can just see his hand pop out and like fire off his Sith lightning. So, and there's even some additional paint details on his hand. Not sure if you can see that, but you can see additional paint details and like that his hands have like brown spots in color. So, really interesting. Okay, and so here's the other Sith lightning. I'm just going to attach it to his right hand. So it's going to go just like that. There we go. So, of course, he can definitely use both hands and fire off that Sith lightning. Pow! Just like that. So, pretty cool. Alright. Okay, so, of course, aside from that, he has his lightsaber. I am going to take off this other piece with the elastic band. Okay. So aside from having a Sith lightning, of course, he is a Sith Lord, and he definitely has his lightsaber, which looks exactly like it does in the films, and of course in the Clone Wars. I'd love to see him use his lightsaber in the Clone Wars series. I'd love to see him duel in action. So there he is. He's holding his lightsaber with his right hand. It's really hard for him to hold it with his left hand because his left hand is open, but his right hand is perfect for his lightsaber. So, this is absolutely awesome. Believe it or not, a lot of people, or a lot of fellow collectors, are saying that they really don't like this figure because of the lack of lore articulation, but I gotta say, I really, really dig this figure. I really love this figure. Just the fact that it is having Darth Sidious as an action figure now is just great, because I never thought we'd get him until, like, you know, much later on. But this is awesome. I love the soft goods. I love the molded plastic hood. It's just perfect. It's simple yet very effective, and this is the main villain. So, you know, it's just this is awesome, and this is, you know, I don't need lower articulation. As long as I have this figure, I can move his arms and stuff, and have some Sith lighting and his lightsaber. It's perfect. So, you know, definitely give this figure a rating of a solid 5 out of 5 stars. Yes, solid 5 out of 5 stars. I love this figure, and I'm very proud and happy to own him, despite the lack of lore articulation. I think it's just a great design of the figure, and I really wish and hope that we would see him in action soon, and we would see him in the flesh in the Clone Wars in Season 3. That would be awesome. So, thank you all for watching, and hope you all enjoyed this review of Darth Sidious. Please feel free to click the like button right below the video. Subscribe if you haven't, rate the video, and favorite if you'd like, and make a video response if you're inclined to. So, I hope you all enjoyed this figure review of Darth Sidious, and I just cannot get over the fact of how cool this figure looks. I just love the look of this figure, and just having him hold his lightsaber like that, and just, you know, not seeing his face that much, it's just awesome. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. So, thank you all for watching, and may the Force be with you. Bye.